make money.
What's up, everybody? Week 2, we're coming at you. It's a special edition. We got Monkey in the house. We have a special guest today.
Monkey!
It's a 9/11 edition, so we got the Eagles are out. Not the Eagles, not the Bird Boys. No, we'll get to them in a little bit, but R.I.P. Send your prayers. What is it? Send your prayers up to heaven. All right, here we are.
I think you got it.
Is that right? Send them around.
We've been out all day, folks.
We've been out all
We're
day.
just going to be honest
Drinking
with
in
you.
the sun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
our friend of ours is running 34 miles
Yep.
for a marathon from Long Beach, New York City, 9/11. Ground Zero, because that's what they did on the day that it was a terrible day. So
Shout out to Bernie.
shout out to Bernie and shout out to all the people that are remembering today, respecting today, and all the people that died. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's move on. Let's face it.
Let's move on to Let's Face It. You know this segment. We always talk about people in the news, players in the news. First up, we got Jason Kelce and
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Oh, this is going to be a good podcast.
It's gonna be a good
Oh,
podcast.
my God.
So apparently what happened was they were playing down in Brazil, you know, and Jalen Hurts did not have a good game. They won. They put up 34 points, right, or whatever. But like, there was a couple pick sixes that should have went the other way and whatever.
Jalen looked like trash.
He looked
like
terrible.
trash. It
He
was
looked
embarrassing
really
to watch.
bad.
Do you think the field had anything to do with it? There was some news that the field was.
Oh, it's the field's
field,
fault.
the field had nothing to do with him almost throwing a pick six.
I just might have slipped.
No.
Oh,
There was
okay.
a lot of players were slipping on the field.
Oh, yeah,
Jesus
exactly.
Christ.
It's not NFL ready.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, we'll give
Is
him a
that,
pass.
is that Drew Rosenhaus?
That was J.J. Watt made that comment.
Oh, okay.
The field was not NFL ready. Players in the NFL are a lot bigger than soccer players. So
they can't handle the weight?
The grass is
it's,
soft.
I don't know. He made a comment about it.
All right. Well, anyway, Jason Kelce, everybody knows him. You know, Travis, Taylor Swift. You know, Tush Push is gone. Right. We all know that. So he's tweeting during the game, which, by the way, in Brazil, you can't even look at Twitter because it's illegal there. So
Why?
shout out to freedom.
That's why.
Let's go.
God bless America.
God bless America. And then, so what happens is Jason Kelce tweets, oh, he threw the hot route. Like, he threw the hot receiver, right? He goes, was that the first time out of anything? And then they asked Jalen Hurts about it in the postgame, and they said, Jason Kelce tweeted this. He goes, first of all, how'd you get Twitter on? Okay, fair. And then he didn't deny it. So you got to imagine that Jalen Hurts has lost the locker room for Philly. If a guy that's supposed to be your boy is talking shit on Twitter as soon as he leaves and retires, that's kind of fucked up. I think it's kind of fucked up. I think it's fucked up if you don't hate the guy, you don't tweet that. I feel like you hated him.
Could be why they went on that late season losing streak last year.
I know. Yeah. Remember that there was a point in time where we were talking on the
so
podcast about
embarrassing.
this where they were saying maybe Mariota should be in as the quarterback. Like, what?
Oh, wait. Can we mention, though,
don't
the
know about
practice
Mariota.
drills that they did with Jalen
Yes.
Hurts? That was hard to watch.
They were like trying to slap the ball out of his hand and they were
As a
making him
human
do
being
fumble
with a
drills.
soul, I do
It's
have
like
one.
it's like week
That was
week
awful.
15 and you're doing fumble drills
With your quarterback.
with the
Yes.
quarterback who's what he's a $200 million guy, whatever he is.
Embarrassing. It was so hard to watch.
Him and
Not-
Daniel Jones.
Ugh,
Daniel Dones. Daniel Dones is what Malik Neighbors said, right? Didn't he?
He did.
Daniel Dones.
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Dones.
All right, we're going to move on
All right,
now.
who
We
we
got
up
the next one is Deshaun Watson.
He's always up here.
It's just one word. He trash. Trash. Trash, trash, trash. That's all you need to know.
His play or as a person?
As a person.
Ooh.
And to quote Barstool Sports, Big Cat, and PFT, I think he also said this too. They kind of had a little conversation. He's a better human being than he is a football player, and he ain't a good human being. So I'll take that.
That's bad.
They were right. So I would suggest not betting on the Browns to cover unless it's like, I don't know, plus 20 on them. So he trash.
I mean, they gave him a $250 million deal.
It's almost
fuck
all
him.
guaranteed too.
Yes, they
So
lost.
they can't get out of it.
The city would rather watch him sit there and do nothing and collect his paychecks than actually have him on the field. So
Got to pay for all those Andes.
It's true. Think about
and he has a new one coming up, which is
every-
another new lawsuit. So
new lawsuit. Everybody in the league would much rather have Jameis Winston. I mean, that guy is.
He's at least funny.
He's fun and funny. Yeah, he's gonna throw probably 35 touchdowns, 42 picks, but it's gonna be a fun time.
It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah,
this
so,
guy's just an angry little elf. So.
Yeah, I mean, look, it dates back to 2020. This new lawsuit, right?
Yeah, it's an old one. She was a little, she I guess waited on it, the whole thing. I don't know.
I don't
But
know
there's
why.
some violence, I think, behind it, which makes it a little different. Than
This one's an
the other ones.
assault.
Yeah. So, by the way, two peanuts were walking down the street. One was assaulted. Best joke ever.
Terrible.
Okay.
All right, moving on. All right, next up we got who we got? Dak Prescott.
Dak is what, a $240 million quarterback now. So
He's worth
a lot
it.
of money. A lot of money for an average quarterback. It's a lot.
A lot.
Look, he wins regular season games.
He does. He wins a lot of regular season games.
At home in his dome.
He'll be 12 and 5.
Oh yeah,
Make the playoffs, one and done,
one and done. Yeah,
out.
But he got paid. That's
But he
that's
got
all
paid.
that matters. That's what's in the news.
I know. It's weird to me. I don't understand why you wait the whole time and then you get a deal done that morning of the. Why is that a distraction on the morning of a game you're gonna play? What are we doing?
Dumb.
It's dumb.
It's dumb.
Jerry Jones is playing 4D chess, and we're just all watching it.
I don't know if we were watching it. It just happened to pop up on our phones accidentally. So there's that. And then we have Tom Brady. Oh, dear God.
Not good.
He did his first ever commentating on Sunday Night Football. And
wasn't it just a regular late game?
Yeah, regular late game.
Yes,
Yeah,
it was the late game.
Afternoon game.
Afternoon
I'm
game.
sorry.
Cleveland.
Listen, Sunday football days, they get a little blurry. They all kind of mix in
It
with
felt
each
like it
other.
was the late game.
It felt in my soul. I think I was up at 6 a.m. that day trying to prepare to be ready for the 1 o'clock game, which it's a lot. So anyway, he did do his first time commentating, and it was embarrassingly awful. But one, we learned Tom Brady is a human being. Who would have thought? Two,
I like it.
He's going to make sure that he fix whatever fuck ups he made, and maybe he'll get more comfortable with time. If he does not get more comfortable after I would give him 3 more games, then he needs to go, because
But
I don't want to hear him to begin with, but I don't want to hear him sounding
Make
like
him a
that.
backup.
But what if he's a robot?
He
Yeah,
might.
yeah.
Well, I don't.
Maybe we found something that Tom Brady is just not.
It's a
he
glitch.
might, yeah. It's
a
a
glitch.
glitch. Oh my god.
It's a glitch in the system.
Tom Brady's
okay.
performance on the afternoon schedule was
All right. Well, anyway, fix it, man. If you can't, stop doing it. That's
Stop
all we have to
doing
say. That's all we say. And then, of course, Sunday was just full of fun events.
It was.
Before games even started. We had the Dak Prescott deal, but then we also had the Tyreek Hill incident.
oh man. I mean, this guy. Look, he's handcuffed. It's fucked up. First of all, if they ask you to roll the window down, the cops ask you that, just do what they say. He would have been rolling on, and about 25 seconds later with a ticket, he's good to go. He's driving like an idiot. He's trying to be not late to the game. I get that, but
You got to change the time, man.
better planning, Tyreek.
Yes,
Let's
got to
go.
get that alarm going. Maybe stop making babies in the
he's-
morning.
That's what he's doing. He's practicing making babies.
What kind of car was it?
Ferrari, I think.
Ferrari, black Ferrari.
Black
It was
Ferrari,
sick,
yeah.
actually.
It was a sick looking car.
Yeah, I like it a lot. And then when the guy was trying to, he said, get the door open, whatever. And
The
when he's
window.
doing it- the
Roll the
window. It's
window
like,
down.
put the window down. Then he's like, fuck it, and he's gonna open the door. He didn't even know how to open it. I wouldn't know either. It's like a
yeah.
Tesla. You don't even know is there a button? What the fuck are we doing here? But then when they opened it up, they just immediately pulled him out. It's a tough one. Tough one.
All right, so let's just make this very short. He did apologize as of today, saying he should have handled it better.
Should have handled it better.
However, some would also say the Popo should have handled it better. Any comments?
Nah. No comments.
No comment. No comment.
No
on this
comment.
video.
There's
Okay.
no comment.
Tyreek, next time, just listen.
Just listen.
Listen,
Just do it.
listen and do what they say. Thank you. Moving
Yeah.
on. So that's our Let's Face It. Woo.
All right, here we go. All right, so how did we do betting last week? We'll roll through this one because Monkey was not involved with these statistics, so he actually made it a
He
point to
would've
say,
probably-
do not put my face on the same
Right.
thing as this. But we hit 50-50.
He would have drove our hit rate down, I'm pretty sure.
And I tell you what,
No, I was 50-50. So
the 50-50
exact.
was driven, Christine was up and I was down. And
He needs to bet more. That's what we're learning here.
I mean, we had a lot of things that went wrong here. I
Fuck
pushed.
the Bengals.
I pushed on the Ravens-Chiefs game. The under-over was a push, 47, so that didn't count. But then after that, though, there was games. The Bills game, 6.5-point spread. They win by 6. The Texans game, they were up by like 9 or 10, and then it's a backdoor cover situation, less than 2 minutes to go, and they win by 2 points when the spread is 3. So my lock of the week was a 3-point spread, and they ended up not covering that one. So there's some shitty things that happened. But I tell you what, I knew I was down bad 2 and 4 going into the late games, and I hammered the Chargers because that was Christine's lock of the week, and it came true. So I had 5 units on that
At least
one.
one of us knows what they were doing.
Hey, look, you gotta double down when you know it's not your day. You know.
Also, don't bet on the Bills, people. They're a good team. They
Well,
are not a great
How
team.
about the Bengals though?
Oh,
Everybody,
God.
we have a survivor pool going.
The 3 of us, actually.
Yeah, with many thousands of dollars. For we want to try to win millions, and
We're all poor, by the way, just so you know. We're all poor. We don't have
well, until we hit that fucking
Till we
money.
hit that
Yeah.
fucker, then
And
we're
then
gonna have
don't come calling.
millions.
Don't
we're
come
gonna have
calling.
millions. And we, as one of our 3 picks, we used the Bengals. So did everybody else. So we feel pretty good about it because we won 2 of them, we lost the 1, but a third of the whole population's gone. So now it's our time to shine.
Population. Huh? The world's coming to an end.
Gen Pop.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So anything else? I mean, look, the Cowboys on the road. That was a nice one.
You know what the best bet was of the week? Jets money line. I think that was the best bet.
Come on.
I mean, I think that was solid. That was
gonna bring
just
that
a
up?
shoe in.
You gonna bring that up?
Sorry.
The Jets are coming back. They're never coming back.
Who bets on the Jets?
Who bets the Jets?
Who bets on the Jets? I'm gonna fucking bet. Wait till you see my lock of the week. By the way,
Oh, Lord Jesus.
wait till you see my lock of the week. I'm just gonna. It's a foreshadowing. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see what. Okay. Injury report. Here we go. Here's some new ones. We told you about the PUP list from last week, so we're not gonna mention those guys. But the new ones though. Mostert on Thursday night. We'll probably release this on Thursday. He's out. Hayden might actually be out. He's questionable. That's a big thing for the Dolphins. So we'll talk about the Bills Dolphins game. McCaffrey probably out, but it didn't matter. I mean, he fucking rolled all over the Jets. He made us feel like shit. That backup running back looks pretty good. Or the Jets are trash.
It's Jets aren't trash.
They're not trash.
They
They're
have
not
a
trash.
head coach that's trash.
What do you think about Robert Saleh?
Trash. Salah is trash.
This is where the comments are going to actually happen.
Salah is the perfect example of looks the part, is not the part.
Oh, he looks the
What,
part.
you saying he looks good?
He looks the part of the head coach. Like he looks.
like the way he looks.
He can
He looks
stand
good.
up. He can give a good speech.
He's
He
like,
just can't go out on the
I
field.
do him
and
if I have
coach.
to. You know, that's what he's
He
saying.
doesn't know how to coach.
He's no Dable, but all right, we're moving on.
not.
Puka Nacua is actually he's out. So that's a big one for the Rams. Jordan Love, we're talking about 3 or 4 weeks, 5
Yeah.
weeks. Now they're talking about trying to rush him along here to get him back. You know why? Because they have Malik Willis, who they signed 10 days ago. And they're like, what are we doing?
Yikes.
I mean, what a terribly mismanaged quarterback room.
Yeah, that's
where,
terrible.
You know, like they don't have a guy in camp that's been there all along. They didn't even know if they're gonna go for Malik Willis or the guy behind him. And that's where they're like, Jordan Love, just tape him up.
Yeah.
Tape him
go.
up.
Well, even if he does
Put a
play,
brace on it. Put a brace on.
Put a brace on. Right?
But if he plays with a brace, just know that it ain't going to be that great.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. As Packers bettors, you got to watch out on this one this week. Cowboys have an injury with Jake Ferguson being out. Another one pass rusher, Derek Brown for the Panthers.
Who
because we all
cares?
know the Panthers are really good. They really need that
They really-
pass rusher.
That's
They
not
need
gonna do
everything.
anything. Yeah, that doesn't do shit. So
But
there's
two
that.
two big ones though here. Njoku for the Browns out.
Out.
And then Adunze, I think he's probably going to end up playing, but he's hurt. I just want to let you know that he's hurt. So for the Bears, Adunze maybe is out with a knee. So we'll see. You got to check out the injury report. Make sure you're good. The weather-wise, who knows? But let's roll right into the games. Thursday Night Football, Buffalo Bills versus the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins.
Hey, let's go Buffalo, let's go Buffalo, squish the fish.
I mean, look at this spread here. Plus 2.5 for the Bills going on the road. I don't know what to think about this one. I
know what to think, so you could shut up.
Well,
and
let me
talk.
start by saying that the Bills defense last week did not look good.
Exactly.
Trash.
Okay.
Not
No,
looking-
not trash. Listen,
Trash.
and this is why you two need to shut up. This is my
If
time.
Kyler Murray sees
Oh my
Marvin
God!
Harrison,
Shut up. Shh. No, we're not going to listen to
Game's
them.
over.
Don't listen to them. Listen, the Bills. They're a little suspect. Okay, I get that. I will tell you they're a little suspect right now. But we have Joshua Allen. He's just Josh Allen. He's going to continue to hurdle people. He's going to be fantastic. The team is still good, but I am terrified. I will be terrified to play the Dolphins tomorrow. I think it's a scary, scary fucking game. I wish Waddle was out and Tyreek was out and we had some good, really key
Are you
injuries.
wishing injuries on people?
No, I'm not wishing that. But that would be awesome if that
Feels
if-
like she's wishing that.
Are you wishing that Tyreek has another police incident?
Oh, maybe that actually
He doesn't make it to the
Miami
stadium.
Dade. If you actually want to not detain him, but actually arrest him tomorrow, that'd be fine. I'll take it.
What are the chances that Josh Allen's driving to the game and he gets pulled over and put in
By
handcuffs?
Miami.
Zero. None.
0%.
0% chance. So, anyway, I strongly suggest do not bet on the Bills. Again, great. They're a good team. Not a great team. Not a great team. So that is why I'm leaning on the over. Again, I cannot bet this game. I will never do that. But I would lean on the over. There's going to be a lot of action. It's going to be a fun to watch game. But Bills, come on. Pull it out. Pull out a win. Come on. Show the people what we are.
I'm betting the over on this one. Look, the Bills, they're suspect on defense. Not on offense. But, I mean, they probably have to still wait a few weeks to get gelled up on the
Defense is
receivers
not
on
good.
offense. But their defense is suspect. And also the Dolphins. They're rebuilding their defense, and I get it, but they held, Jacksonville to 17 points. So you're sitting there balancing that out. I think on a Thursday night short week, it seems like a high total, 49, but I actually think that Mike McDaniels against the Bills is going to put up 20, and hopefully for her, they put up 30, and it's 30-20, and then, she doesn't beat me at the end of the day,
Or we could do it 42-0. We did that once. We could do that again.
No,
Years
I
ago.
need 49.
42 to
I think this is one of those ones you got to shop the line a little bit. You got to look at different sports books. Anything over 2.5, you take the Bills. Anything under 2, you take the Dolphins.
Okay, what about the under-over? Same thing?
Under over, same thing. Shop the line a little bit, see what we can get. I would go over on this though.
We don't talk about this a lot, and that's a great point. Shopping the lines.
Yeah, we don't shop.
So
He does.
Look, if you have an opportunity to bet on FanDuel and bet on whatever, you got Caesars, you got MGM, all the ones you have an opportunity to bet on, look at them. Because if you want to bet on the Bills, get the best spread for you on that game.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Hold on. Fun fact: MGM is now available in every state that allows
Yes.
gambling.
Same app.
Yeah. So download it. Probably get some free bets going, and then you can have a comparison if you have nothing else.
enter promo code 0 Super Bowls for the Bills' chance to win on FanDuel. No, I'm just kidding.
So funny. The Jets are trash. Jets suck. Jets suck.
No, but look, Allen is good. This
Allen
is going to be a
is
good
the team.
game. This
Allen
gonna be a
is
good
the
game.
team.
Divisional game. I love this on a Thursday Night Football, and we're happy this guy's in town to watch AFC East and see how good they are because the NFC East,
Trash.
trash.
All right.
All right.
All right, game number 2, San Francisco 49ers going to the Dome. They're going to go to play the Minnesota Vikings, Sam Darnold and the crew. What are we thinking about this one, guys?
Well, I'm betting it. I'm the only one actually betting this game, and I'm taking the Niners because they're the fucking Niners, and they've won me lots of money. And I don't trust Sam Darnold yet. I watched him one game against the Giants, so that's really, you can't say shit about that.
Yeah,
they were basically handed the ball like 3 times, if I'm not mistaken, by Daniel Jones. So
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones, as somebody, one of the teammates said. Right?
Yeah, the guy who drafted.
Yeah, okay. So they don't even know the name of the quarterback. So I'm going 49ers on this one, -6. Take it all day.
Look,
I don't like it.
No, you don't.
You don't like it. You like the
No.
Vikings.
I'm staying away from it. I think it's. I don't like.
I'm the
I don't
only one
like
with balls here,
Niners.
people.
Niners coming off a short week. After a big win, they blew out the Jets. Generally, I'd say you go the other way. It's a lot of points. 6 points in the NFL is a lot.
It
If I
is.
was going to bet it, I would kind of lean towards the Vikings.
Yeah, I get it too. I mean, the reason why I'm leaning towards the Vikings is because the Niners, as much as they did win, they beat a staunch Jets team. That they got to take that into consideration. No, I'm just kidding. But I do think that Sam Darnold is in this offense. Kevin O'Connell is actually like a really good coordinator. He's a head coach, but he's a really good coordinator. So I think he's got those boys rolling. I would probably lean the Vikings too, but too many points here. You know, the Niners are still going to be the class of the NFC, right? I mean, like.
Yeah.
Let me just reiterate that they're all leaning on the Vikings. I'm actually putting my money on the Niners. So if you actually want to make money, go Niners.
Smart. I get it. Okay, this is one we're conflicted on here. The three of us have different picks.
He's an idiot. So
We have the Las Vegas Raiders versus
the Raiders.
Versus the Ravens, but they're going on the road to go to the Ravens. They're going across country, right? So me and Christine,
They'll probably be at Dre's tonight. I'm sorry, Saturday night before the game. So that might hurt them a little bit.
No.
All right, so you go first. So he's got the Raiders.
It's 9.5 points. Historically, you should take the Raiders because NFL 9.5 points is a lot. They're coming off a loss. Baltimore's also coming off a loss. Take the points, make some money.
Yeah, but you say coming off a loss. Baltimore's coming off of a toe being over the line,
Right.
where they would have potentially beat the Chiefs on the road.
But it's 9.5 points. It's just too many points.
It's a lot of
If it was
points.
under, I would say if it was a touchdown or less, I would go Baltimore. Over a touchdown, I go to Raiders.
Okay, that's fair. But we're both betting on the Ravens at home, and I think that, like, to be honest with you, it's probably going to be 30-13.
Yeah.
And we just cover this one easily.
Yeah.
I get where
It'll be fun, though. It'll be fun to hang out with you and watch this game.
I get where you're coming from, but it's you're just listening to the sharps. The sharps say 98 points is a lot for the sharps. Yeah, well,
We'll
guess
see.
what?
I guess we're going to find out on Sunday who was right and who was wrong.
I guess we will.
And
Well,
you're
you
going
know
to owe
what?
me an apology.
I'm gonna owe you an apology.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. So this is my lock of the week. New York Jets at the Tennessee Titans. Hey, Nashville's ready. It's a Broadway party. Nobody gives a fuck, okay? Who you guys are trash. Will Levis, you going to flip it to a pick six? What are we doing here? It's terrible. I think that the Jets are going to clean the shit up. They only had 21 minutes of possession time against the Niners. They're going to figure that out. Saleh said that, look, the defense is not a problem.
He said, I'm an idiot.
Aaron Rodgers is back. He's throwing darts. He only had the ball for 21 minutes, 49 plays last week. He's going to finish. Look, Titans are trash. So put your money on the Jets. They're going to cover this one. And everybody's going to be saying in the New York media, oh, the Jets are back. We're going to be singing the songs. You know the song.
Are the Jets back? What are they back from?
Oh, they're back from the dead.
Oh, okay.
The dead was when Aaron Rodgers went down, and we realized that
To be
Zach Wilson was our
back
quarterback.
would mean that they were at one point good.
Good, yeah.
In 2010.
Were they?
Yeah, we're back. We're back. We're back.
Are you talking about 1969 Jets? 'Cause-
Well, I mean, that was the only year that they won a Super Bowl. And wait, I forget. Hold on. What was the last time the Bills won a Super Bowl? Oh, man. I can't
Giants won one in 2011.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting because I still can't
I'm
remember
pretty
when
sure
the
they
Bills.
also won one in the 90s.
07, they
Yeah.
won it. And then back in 91, they beat this one team from
Buffalo. That
Buffalo. Yeah.
Oh,
that has
really?
the best fan base in the world,
Was
though.
it,
You two
I forget.
are
Was it a
suckers.
good field goal at the end to
It
win
was
it?
a
Or?
missed
Really
wide,
good
I
field
believe,
goal.
wide right.
Oh, is that
Yes.
right? Oh.
Yeah, and then back in 86, they beat the Broncos.
Oh, that's good. So
There's
anyway,
also the one loss in there to the Ravens back in 01.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I forgot
Five
about
Super
that.
Bowls. 5 Super Bowls.
That's the led by
this
Ray
is so
Lewis.
annoying.
yeah, Ray Lewis.
He
yeah.
murdered everybody.
he did
on
not
that.
murder anybody, allegedly.
Allegedly.
No.
Allegedly.
It was alleged. He's
I agree with you
innocent
on-
until proven
On the
guilty.
game, I agree.
All right, back to the Jets.
Jets are a very good bet. I'm gonna probably bet.
Gonna hammer them.
I'm gonna do probably 2.5 units on the Jets.
Ooh-wee.
Then the Titans might be bottom 3 team in the entire league. So with the Jets' talent, even with the god awful coach,
Talent.
they can win.
I agree with you.
Yeah. All right, so if I was actually going to bet on this game, which I'm not, I would bet the under. But life's too short to bet the under because you got 2 shit teams playing, folks. Nothing's going to happen. Bet the fucking under.
I tell you what, though, the spread came out before the Jets played,
Yeah.
and after it's almost the same spread.
Exactly.
So did we learn a lot?
no.
You
2 trash teams.
No,
Thank
it's
you.
the opposite. The Jets are still projected to win at least 13 games. and she's just mad because the Bills are going to win about 9 and not make the playoffs.
Sure.
Jets are projected to win the division.
Yeah,
That's true.
I think that tanked after Monday Night Football.
It's week 1.
Week 1. All right. Next up, Indianapolis Colts going to the Green Bay Packers. Not too far of a trip for them, huh? We're going to take the train. We're going to take a bus.
They probably don't have public transportation.
They don't have They're probably going to just drive themselves.
Yeah.
Each of them, they said, hey, we'll give you a gas voucher.
Yeah.
Here's $20 towards your gas.
Don't get pulled over.
Don't get pulled over. And also, I'm sorry that $20 doesn't go further in Biden's America, but that's all we can do.
Right.
Oh, God.
That's all we got.
Well, anyway, so as you can
Vote
see,
better.
none of us are actually betting on this game
No.
because it's annoyingly boring. You can maybe glance at it on occasion, but no one cares.
No, but the big question mark here is Jordan Love going to play? I mean, he shouldn't really be playing because he
Right.
should be out for 4 to 6 weeks, but they realize that there's no quarterback behind him, so they're fucked.
So if he plays, he's going to be playing injured.
Yes.
Do you want to bet on an injured quarterback to be playing? Either way, it's going to be a trash game.
I think the sharp money is actually on the Colts here, and that the Colts probably on the road. I want to stay away from it, but
well,
that's
I'm the
what
only
people
one
say.
that picked the
I'm
Colts,
stay
so
away.
there we go.
Yeah.
But staying away.
Okay.
I also don't want to be bored. I'm not going to watch it. So
Next up, then, Saints at the Cowboys. The boys are back in town, and the town is their home, where they win a lot of games,
Mm-hmm.
right? I mean,
Yeah.
the Cowboys win at home. That's what they do. And also, Dak
In their
got that
little
contract. He's in his little dome. He's back. But guess what, though? Derek Carr looked like a fucking stud last week.
Against 2.
Let's not worry about who it is.
Against 2.
Let's not. The
Against
Panthers?
a high school team. They played a high school team.
A high school-sized quarterback.
Maybe. More middle school.
I know. What is he? He's like 5'8"?
Yeah. It's not good.
Not good.
What are you throwing more short jokes in, people? Come on, stop it.
Listen.
No, it's okay to be your height as just a regular person on Earth. It's not good
It's
to be.
not okay to be 5'8" as an NFL quarterback and be the first
It's a
overall
regular
pick.
person on Earth. I like that.
if you're Kyler Murray, maybe because you're fast as fuck, you run
Yeah.
around. But
You
like
can't
this
be-
guy's not fast.
If you're going to be short, you have to be an exceptional athlete.
Yes.
He's an average athlete.
Not
For the
and-
NFL. He's an
yes.
average NFL athlete.
Yeah.
So you can't. He's not. And they played a garbage team. I say the Cowboys steamroll the Saints. They tend to bully the weaker teams. I think the Saints are a weaker team.
Isn't it funny though? Think about they put up 47, and we're talking about fucking murdering this line for the Cowboys. I like it.
I say
I like it
Cowboys
a
win
lot.
by 10.
I agree. I agree with you.
Well, I hope they're right, but I'm not betting because I don't know. For some reason, I can't bet the Cowboys again. I feel like I'm gonna lose all my luck on the Cowboys if I do it again. So
This one's tough for me, and I'm going to leave it to these guys to talk about it. But the Seahawks on the road traveling to the Patriots, who surprisingly beat the Bengals last week. So, what the hell was that about?
well, I'm just gonna start up by saying, "Fuck the Pats!
Uh-oh.
Fuck the Pats!"
Whoa.
Put our
Fuck the
volume down
Pats.
here. Whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
So I'm gonna go with the Seahawks because fuck the Pats.
Wow.
The Seahawks actually didn't look that great last
No, they
on
didn't.
Sunday.
That's
But
why I'm staying away. I'm like,
but I'm pretty sure that the Pats had to suck, right?
The Pats defense though is good. The guy
Yes
Gerard
and
Mayo
no.
is a good.
Yes, and if you look at that last game, watch against the Bengals gave them the game. They had a touchdown to call back in the end
Yes.
zone. They had another fumble as they were scoring. If they get one of those touchdowns, they win the game.
Mm-hmm.
The Bengals did everything they could to give that game to the Patriots. And then you look at Seattle, they're another team that's got a rookie coach, but they're very talented. They have 2 legit receivers. Both their receivers are really good. TK Metcalf and Lockett.
Yeah.
They have 2 good running backs. Both their left and right tackle are 2 probably top 15 tackles in the league. They have a ton of talent. Their quarterback, Geno Smith,
Yeah.
very average.
Yeah.
But look at talent for talent against the Patriots. I feel like you have to take Seattle in this game.
What
Yeah.
he said. Also, fuck the Pats.
Yeah, I think the only thing that scares me a little bit is just that they're on the road or whatever. I think this game could be, and because Seattle's offense didn't impress me last week, I think the game could be like a 20-13 game, and it hits the under. That's where I would lean, but we'll see. That's why they call it football. All right, Los Angeles Chargers at the Panthers.
We're all saying bet the Chargers because the Panthers are terrible. And
Yes.
there's no reason to ever put your money on the Panthers.
We said after last week, we said we learned something after week 1, which is
Just
put your money against the Panthers.
Yes.
Because they're trash.
Trash.
So,
Organization.
Great survivor pick, this one. So if you don't want to give up the points, if you want to just take Chargers money line, or if you're in the survivor pool, this is a great pick.
Yeah, I mean,
We will actually be taking our survivor pool.
we're doing the survivor pool. I don't want to do the minus 292. I say, fuck it. Let's do the 6.5 points. Who gives a shit? They're going to win by 25. I really don't care.
They probably will.
The Panthers are trash. I don't care. You're home. Who gives a shit?
You don't even have to watch
They
this
don't
game.
even have
You
a
just have to
home.
look at
They
it
don't even have a
afterwards.
home field advantage. It's nothing.
No.
Yeah. This
That's
is not
sad.
yeah.
Sorry, North
Move
Carolina
on.
people. That's terrible. I feel bad for you.
But next up, we have the New York Giants going against the Washington Commanders in a matchup set for the rivals to take each other on.
What a horrible game to watch. Horrible game to watch. Don't
You
watch
don't know
this
that
game.
it's a horrible game to watch. You're just assuming it'll be a horrible game to watch.
Dude,
Absolutely. I
Jaden
am
Daniels
assuming
going to
right.
look so good.
Oh.
Is Jaden Daniels
Jaden-
better than Jaden Dones?
Daniel Jones?
Channel Jones.
Probably.
By the way, can you-
But the
you-
Giants are getting a point and a half. So you have two bad teams playing against each other. Take the points and bet the Giants.
You always said this. Division dogs. You want to take them,
Usually,
right?
it's divisional
dog.
home dogs.
Yeah.
Always bet them.
Can you just explain the whole Jaden Daniels thing so that people don't think we're that drunk? We're just
Oh
saying it
yeah.
wrong?
No. When
Daniel Jones.
when Malik Neighbors was drafted by the Giants, he really didn't want to be drafted by the Giants because they have a shit quarterback. And then when it's true,
You don't know that.
that's what they said. So then in his first press conference, they were like, "Dude, you talk to Daniel Jones?" And he goes, "Yeah, I talked to Daniel Jones." And and then he basically dismisses everything and talks like kind of shit, like almost like I hope he throws me the ball type of shit.
Yeah, it was
like,
bad.
yeah, it's bad. He wanted a better quarterback, obviously, wouldn't you? I mean, if you're a receiver,
Yeah, and they were saying if you watch the talking heads on all the networks,
I know you do. So tell us about
they
it.
were saying that
Tell us
Malik
about
was
it.
open probably between 75 and 80% of the time. He was open and had separation. Jones could not get him the ball, so
Yeah.
I think it's time to move on from Daniel Jones,
Ugh.
whatever you want to call him. I think
Any
that
dimes? We
I think
can't
that
call him Danny
experiment
Dimes
is
anymore?
over. The Giant fans were calling him Danny Pennies as he was leaving.
Oh, weren't they booing? The Giants were
Yeah,
booing
everything.
before the first half. Like,
Yeah,
just
it was
booing.
bad. It's a rough experience.
If Drew Lock was healthy, they probably would move on soon, but they can't yet, right?
But he's also there. Drew Lock's from the same draft. Similar. I say they're similar players.
when
Both
Gino
are-
went down, he was pretty good.
Yeah, but Daniel Jones can come in and play 1 or 2 games a season and be okay. They're both probably slightly above average backup quarterbacks. That's what they are.
I agree with that. Yeah, it's like a Tyrod type of guy.
Yeah, they're Tyrod.
Yep. All right. Well, we're all staying away from this one, but get your cups of coffee ready because Daniel Jones, he might do it.
He might do it.
All right, Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to the Detroit Lions because, I mean, I tell you what, that was a weird game.
Yeah, it
right?
was a weird game.
The Detroit Lions against the Rams, they have to go to overtime. We had money on it. Did we win it in overtime? Would they have kicked a field goal and then we wouldn't have covered? Yes. So we're happy about that outcome. But dude, the Bucks, man, right? The
Yeah.
Bucks fucking look good.
I gotta say, I would lean on the Lions, but I'm not putting my money on it because I'm not that convinced. Because the Bucks looked fucking good, which I don't know. So that's my 2 cents. I don't know.
This is another one I say take the points. Lions looked pretty good in their last game, but had a win in overtime. They just barely covered in overtime. Bucks crushed it last game. I would just take the points. If you're gonna bet it. Take the points.
I think this is one where it's a little bit, to be honest, it's like the overreaction of the Lions. Like, you know the Lions are a good team, but if you just didn't look at last season and you looked at these two teams and you said, who's the better team? You're like, dude, the fucking Baker threw 4 touchdowns. They look fucking great. You know,
Right.
Mike Evans is a beast.
Yeah.
All that shit. It's true.
Talented team and
Yep.
take the points. I say.
Yep. I hear you.
All right, we've got the Browns at the Jaguars.
And we're all on this one. And
It is my lock of the week. Woo!
let's go.
Let's go, Jags. I think this is an easy one. Minus 3.5. We already talked about Deshaun Watson. The Browns look like trash. I'm not a big fan of Trevor Lawrence, but he will definitely dominate. Minus 3.5, taking it all day. Let's go, Jaguars. Easy lock.
I like this bet too. Take the Jags -3.5. Trevor Lawrence, great quarterback, exceptional WNBA player. Just
80 Falco.
80 Falco. He's
have to edit that one too.
No, I'm putting it in there.
That's good as thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, yeah, the Browns. It's weird because like they have Njoku who's going to be out this week, right? That's another big. He's like their fucking main option on and Deshaun Watson is really they're calling for his fucking job. I mean, Jameis Winston might. They're saying should he be starting? I would love to see.
I'd like to see Jameis in there. He'd probably do better than Deshaun.
I'm betting this game if in the first quarter and a half if they put Jameis in, I'm pissed because I don't want it.
Yeah,
I don't want it because they have some weapons. You know, Amari Cooper on the outside is still there. He's a beast. Right, but the Jags should be better than they played last week, where they lost to the Dolphins. That was kind of a suspect thing.
a lot of coaching errors. I feel like in that game.
Really?
Yeah, they were up 14-0 going into the half, and they scored 3 points in the second half.
That's
or no,
bad.
nothing. They didn't score anything. They lost 17-14. So
No, it was 20 to 17.
was it 2017?
Yes.
Okay. So they scored 3 points in the
3 points.
second half. That's it.
Yeah, I don't like it. Figure it out down there, Jags. But I tell you what, though, Edie Falco at home, gonna get it done, and we're all on it. The three of us are on it. So if you want to talk about locks,
This is a lock.
come on, guys.
This is a lock.
And the next lock.
Oh, yeah.
LA
All right.
Rams, Los Angeles Rams
No.
versus the
Oh, you skipped one, yeah.
I skipped one. Oops.
Yeah, Los Angeles Rams versus the Arizona Cardinals. Kyler Murray, you know he's good at gaming. You know what he's not good at? Sitting in the back and figuring out what the defense is doing and then throwing downfield. So what he did against the Bills, he just fucking sat there and he said, I don't know what's going on back there. It looks like a lot of tall guys. And then he just ran around like an idiot. But he runs a 4.2, so he could do it.
So he's fun to watch.
Great to watch.
Fun to watch, yes.
I mean, Christine said it best.
Don't like it.
She turned to me in halfway in the game and she goes, this guy's fucking annoying.
He's fucking annoying. I
annoying.
did not like it. I did not like
He's-
it.
He's
If you're-
fucking annoying.
If you're not a Cardinals fan, he's annoying.
He's annoying, yeah.
If you
He's
are a
so
Cardinals
fast.
fan, good for you. Because
Good for
good
you.
for you.
To me, this one, I'm leaning under. 49.5 is a lot. I know that, you know, it should be, the defenses are not great here or whatever, but like, I just feel like this might be like a 40 on the under over, but I don't know. I'm not betting it.
This is one I stay away from.
Stay away.
I'd,
Look-
lean,
look-
I'd lean towards the Rams. It's divisional game. Take the points. I don't know.
Yeah, and you?
I lean towards the Cardinals just because of what I had to witness all fucking Sunday afternoon was a lot. But
Yeah, they
I'm
almost
also
beat
not
you.
putting shut the fuck up.
They almost beat you.
Yeah, well, at least, you know,
You
at least,
should've-
at least we played well.
Should've beat 'em.
Unlike some teams.
Yeah, but you played the worst team in the AFC West. They put the best.
Wait,
team.
is this,
Oh,
is this,
Jesus
is this
Christ.
yours right here?
This
What?
is his lock.
The
This
next
is-
one.
Okay,
This is-
okay, we're moving
This is
on.
monkeys.
They're both against me on this. However,
Well, no, I like it. I like it. Fuck the Chiefs.
You got to bet the trends. So,
Trends?
The trends.
Trans. He said trans people.
So
and he
there's
said
a
it.
couple of trends. Like there's one trend that's kind of going in negative way, is that Joe Burrow has never won a week 1 or week 2 game in his career.
Oh, yikes.
But then
His
there's
whole
the other.
career.
There's another. He's only been in the league since 2020. So it's just what 4 years.
Slow start.
So,
Takes
but
a
then you have the Chiefs and Mahomes at -3 or more. His record is terrible. Like he does not cover at -3 or more. So you're really just betting the cover. I think the Bengals will lose, but they will cover. I think it'll probably be like a 5-point game.
Some
4
solid
to 5
information
points.
right there.
Yeah, that
Solid
actually,
information.
because think about
He's
like
probably gonna be wrong,
You
but,
know,
you know.
you know what you know. The Jets and the Bills last year played the Chiefs, and I think that the Jets lost by 3, and they were probably
3.5, 4 point.
and it was by multiple points.
So when it's multiple points, it's somewhere around like 85% of the time he does not cover if it's over 3 points.
I remember I don't know about this year with the Ravens, but I remember against the Ravens it was a similar thing where it's like everybody's betting the Chiefs, and it's like by 3, and then he wins the game. but it's like-
Lamar's another one where he's favored by a 3 or more, don't bet him. If he's favored, if it's less than 3 or he's an underdog, always bet Lamar. Same with Mahomes.
Interesting.
Because then they covered like 95% of the time.
Wow. Okay. Look, guys, tidbits here. Okay.
Tidbits.
Tidbits.
Fuck the Chiefs. That's all you need to know. Fuck the Chiefs.
And then speaking of tidbits, Mike and Junior want to get an order of tidbits from JJ Cooper's tonight.
Yes.
You getting the chicken or you getting the steak?
Getting the steak.
Either way, you getting
with
the
the
tidbits.
little barbecue sauce on the side. Ooh-wee. All right, then we have the Steelers at the Broncos. What a snooze fest this is going to be. However, we have these two clowns actually betting on it.
I'm betting. Fuck it.
Go
Fuck
ahead.
yeah, I'm gonna bet it.
I lean on Steelers. I don't know why. Just fucking Broncos have no team. So there's that.
They're starting Justin Fields again, right?
Yes. How does Justin Fields give somebody 3 points? Terrible. Guy's terrible quarterback. He's at best an average
how he
backup,
feels.
maybe average,
I
maybe
agree with
below
you.
average backup. And then you get the Broncos at home getting 3 points. And I would say both teams have good coaches. I would say Sean Payton's the better of the two coaches.
He is.
And I would take the Broncos at home. I am taking the Broncos at home +3.
I'm going to go the over 36.5. Guys, talk about tidbits. I know we already talked about Mike and Tree and getting the tidbits with the barbecue sauce. You dip it. I love it.
Steak.
I'm with you here in this one. Maybe the steak. I don't know. Are we getting crazy? But either way, I'm interested in the over 36.5 here. Any under-overs in the NFL that are like less than 38 points, they hit like on the over like 85% of the time. And that's not a fact. I just made it up. But I'm pretty sure it's true. I feel like you got to bet the over in this one. Look, Sean Payton, he's fucking a great offensive coach. You know, so I feel like he's going to put points on the board. I agree with you saying that, you know, the Broncos probably will cover the spread here, but I think it might be in a score where it's like, 24-17, you know?
Great.
And it's 41 points, and I cover.
There you go.
I'm betting it.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds fun.
And the Chicago Bears. The Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears, the Bulls, the Bears, the Bulls, the Bears, the Bulls. And they're going at the Houston Texans, who fucked me last week, my lock of the week, and they only fucking won by 2 points with a backdoor cover, and I'm pissed still, and I'm going to hold it against them the whole season. So that's why I'm not betting them.
I'm betting the Bears because they get 7 points. And fuck Diggs. Fuck you, Diggs. Fuck you. Okay?
My God.
Oh, my God.
So
He had 6 catches.
That is some sound betting advice.
his fucking...
I don't know if you listen to our actual podcast, but I make it very clear. There's no research. This is just emotional betting.
Diggs
Fuck
had
Diggs.
Diggs had an average. He had 6 catches for 12 yards last week, right? It was something stupid. It was like some small amount.
So, anyways, but the Bears are getting +7, and they don't look awful. You know, I think they can cover this.
Caleb
spread.
Williams completed 9 passes last week.
Please, Caleb, just don't paint your fucking fingernails pink before this game. That's all I beg of you.
This is another one. Stay away.
Stay away,
I'm not
right?
betting it. If I
Or bet the
did,
Bears.
I would lean Houston. I just think they're a much more complete team, better team. I could see them winning by a touchdown.
So this is a weird one where like
Diggs.
I was on the Bears, Steelers, but that's who they played, right?
Who
The Bears,
played?
Steelers,
No, Titans.
Titans.
Had to come back down
That's right.
17-0.
That's right. And then the +7 though, and like the fact that the offense did nothing, it's tough for me.
Yeah.
So I have to wait to bet the Bears until I actually see something out of Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
But I understand where you're coming from because like maybe it's going to be this game. I'm
never
not
know.
ready yet.
You
I'm just
never
not
know.
ready.
Right. Also, fuck Diggs.
All right.
Yep. The bird game.
This is Monday
got
night.
the Hotlanta
Monday
Falcons versus the Philadelphia Eagles, who looked not that good against the paltry fucking Brazil field that he had, which apparently was too soft. Is that what you said?
The turf supposedly was too soft, causing the players to slip because they're heavier than soccer players,
Is that true?
Well, yes.
according to J.J. Watt.
Okay. Of course, they're heavier than soccer players. Soccer players go back and forth for 90 minutes
Yeah.
just running. You guys get fucking breaks and shit. Well, not
Who's
you
you
guys.
guys? Are you
Yeah,
so-
I'm sorry.
I think she's referring to me as an NFL athlete right now.
Yeah.
Are
That
you,
was
are you
totally
referring
wrong.
to him as an NFL athlete
Yeah,
or just
no.
somebody who's a heavier person?
Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. You would say that on 9/11? It's really fucking. It's fucked up.
I think
Okay.
we're all on the Falcons.
We're all on the Falcons.
We're all on the Falcons. I'm betting this one. I don't give a fuck. Kirk Cousins, get your shit together. Beat these fucking paltry ass bird boys because I saw fucking Jalen Hurts sucked. He should have had like 2 pick sixes. He ends up winning the game. He would have looked. They would have been talking about his job being done if you threw 2 pick sixes.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy was. I think it was Rasul Douglas, whatever. Outside, boom, just drops a pick six. So I'm not on them at all. Fuck the Eagles. And the Falcons wise, I feel like Kirk Cousins, he's it's like Aaron Rodgers. You coming off an injury, you get your shit together and you figure it out.
Oh yeah, Aaron did so good.
I think the Eagles just are not good enough to give anybody 6.5 points right now. I just don't think they're good enough.
I agree with you.
Take the points.
Yeah.
100% agree.
And Monkey and I probably will end up putting our money on this eventually.
That's Monday night. That's Monday Night
It's
Football.
only
Monday night.
the reality is it's only what is it? What day is it today?
What, today? Thursday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
I know,
it's
Wednesday.
only Wednesday,
It's only
people.
Wednesday.
So-
Yeah.
But they're gonna hear this on Thursday, so.
All right. So what are we actually betting? What are we betting? By the way, who was? So I know my lock. I know Christine's lock. What was your lock?
Bengals.
Bengals. Okay, fine. All right. So what are we actually betting? I'm betting the Bills, Dolphins, and I'm going to go on the over 49 points. Let's have a fun Thursday. Fucking points. Let's go. And look for this
the
one.
Bills win.
For this one's sake, do I hope that it's fucking 72-52? Yeah.
Thank you.
Right, but
Appreciate
for
it.
like the Jets' sake. Who do you
Oh,
actually
shut
want
up!
to-
Shut up! Why do you have to do that? Do not divide
Jets-
this household.
That doesn't
We're all-
matter. It doesn't matter because both of them are going to be the bottom of the division anyway. The Jets
What?
are going to be the sole winner of the division
All right.
by several games. I don't care about this game.
All right.
All right, great.
What I actually want is that the home team wins on both of the times they play each other, and they split them.
That's cute. Thank you. Eh. All right, well, I have the Niners -6 versus the Vikings because they're the Niners, and I still don't trust Sam Darnold, so I'm taking the Niners on that one.
And then me and Christine are both on the Ravens -9.5 because
Also,
fuck it.
it's Monkey, you dipshit.
I got the Raiders.
No,
plus
I said
9.5.
me and Christine are on Ravens.
You two have the Ravens.
Oh, let me
I'm
do it
going to
again.
prove you wrong and take the Raiders at plus 9.5.
I can't see or read. I don't know.
Me and Christine are on the Ravens 9.5 because we don't give a fuck about the 9.5 points. We still know that's an easy bet, but this guy's like, take the points, take the points.
Take the points.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Plus 9.5 points. It's a lot for the NFL. You take the points.
And then, obviously my
What was that?
all right, my lock of the week is the Jets versus the Texans. Titans, the Jets versus.
This is the time.
And then next up is my lock of the week, Jets versus the Titans. I don't care that you're in Tennessee. Tennessee, remember that one?
Tennessee.
Come on. Yeah, you're in
Tennessee.
Nashville, or you want to have
Tennessee.
a honky tonk party. It doesn't matter. Jets are gonna come there and fucking put their boot on your throat, and they're gonna fucking cover the spread. They better.
You sure you got that? You got it?
You got that?
Got that.
Shooter. After that, I'm on the Cowboys with the 6.5 points versus the Saints, and Monkey's on it too.
I'm sorry, hold on.
Christine's crying.
And next,
Next,
Fuck the Pats. Take the Seahawks -3.
-3.
you're on
Love
it.
it. I love it.
He's on it too. Let's go.
Yeah, but he doesn't
Oh,
want to fuck the Pats.
guys, if you want to look at the fucking, take a screenshot here. Whatever all three of us are betting, it's probably a fucking no-brainer, no?
I mean,
bet-
we're really
bet-
smart right now. So
And here's my piece of advice for you. If let's say you're struggling a little bit, not with addiction, but more about you paying your bills, figure it out. Figure out what your mortgage payment's going to be and all that stuff,
The Chargers.
and then just take the money and just move it over to a separate account that your wife doesn't have access to, right? Where you could Venmo things, you could Venmo your bookie and stuff, and then put all that money on the teams that we're all betting. So the Chargers, you got to bet them. You got to bet the Chargers here,
Jaguars.
and the Jaguars, and then your wife. She's not going to like the money moving out of the account, but she's going to like it when it goes back into the account and it's doubled up, right?
And the Bengals.
no, that's just you. That's just you. Please don't put your mortgage payment on the
Not
Bengals.
yet, not yet.
Yeah, it's too soon.
All right, so then the Bucks, though. You want the Bucks.
I do like the Bucks. Yeah.
And then the next one is your...
My lock of the week: Jaguars versus Browns. Yeah, let's go Jaguars. Deshaun Watson sucks. He doesn't even want to play anymore.
And you're a big T-Law fan.
Oh no, let's not go there. That's too much. Too much. But then we have this idiot.
Yeah, the
That's you.
Bengals.
Bengals.
Lock of the week.
It's your lock of the week.
It's going to happen.
Bengals
Why?
versus Chiefs. Okay.
Because you're getting it's +6. You got to take those points. Mahomes, there's a couple different statistics that could go either way, but I lean towards Mahomes at giving up that many points. You take the other team.
I don't want to.
And just the Bengals coming off the game that they had, they are going to be fired up for this game. I think they were probably looking past Patriots, looking at this as kind of like their redemption of, hey, we came in last place last year. We didn't make the playoffs, and now they're getting the Super Bowl champs week 2, and it's kind of a must-win for them.
Let me ask you a serious question. You go into this game. This is your lock of the week.
Yeah.
Who do you think is a better quarterback? Patrick Mahomes. No, Patrick Mahomes or Daniel Jones.
Patrick Mahomes against anybody. It's Patrick Mahomes.
I know.
No, Josh Allen is better.
It's not Josh Allen.
Josh Allen's better.
Josh Allen is a
I heard
clear-cut number
Josh.
2.
I heard Josh. Let's go.
All right, so you're up next with the next bet. Broncos versus Steelers. You're taking the Broncos.
Broncos.
Yep.
Stupid.
I would never let what's Steelers quarterback name again?
Justin Fields.
Justin Fields. He has no business giving anybody 3 points. He's terrible. He's probably him, Daniel Jones. I'm off the top of my head, 2 of the worst starting quarterbacks right now in the NFL. I would say Daniel Jones is a slightly better backup quarterback than Fields would be.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, regardless of whoever the Broncos put out there,
Zach Wilson.
it's not going to be Zach.
He ain't it.
He ain't it. Justin Fields should not give anybody 3 points.
He ain't
so whoever he's playing, if they're given 3 points, take the other team.
All right,
Unless it's the Panthers.
And I'm on the Broncos Steelers over 36.5 just because it's such a low total. 36.5 is the same total they put on fucking negative 20-degree days in fucking December,
Orchard Park.
25th. Yeah, Orchard Park, fuck whatever the fuck. That's why I'm going with it. I do think that these guys could scramble together to get 38 points. Whatever. We'll see what happens.
Now I'm taking the Bears +7 versus the Texans because the Bears are getting points and fuck Diggs. Thank you.
There you go.
All right. Well, then the last bet of the week is going to be Monday Night Football. I am betting the Falcons. I'm trusting Kirk Cousins with, you like that? Right? We all remember that. We're going to see that Kirk Cousins. I'm telling you, that's not the guy where he's, we don't know. He threw 2 picks, batted in the air. Trust me, this guy's going to get it together. So that's it for the week, folks. And I tell you what, we have a special guest in the house. And in order to do him justice on 9/11, you have to subscribe to YouTube channel. No, I'm just kidding. If you don't subscribe, you're just really anti-American.
Yeah.
And that's what everybody thinks about you if you don't subscribe. I'm looking at you noobs.
Let's go have another drink.
Yes.
Let's go have another drink.
We definitely need more alcohol.
We need more alcohol,
Go
folks.
Bills!
We had a great time.
Hey!
We'll have a good time.
Let's go Buffalo. Squish the fish.
J
Suck.
E
Suck.
TSS the Jets.
Suck.
I got to make money.
Okay, it's over. Stop. Please stop.